Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tara, and today we're going to do a yoga flow to help improve spinal mobility and spinal flexibility. Just two notes to make before we start this practice. One, if you have osteoporosis or osteopenia, bone density issues, this practice is not intended for you. I do have a yoga flow that's specific for osteoporosis. I will put a link to that in the description down below. Two, if you have back issues, particularly if you have back issues and you have radiating pain, just know that this flow is really not intended to help fix something like that, especially if you have radiating pain. Usually you need one specific direction of your spine to help work on eliminating that pain. So this is more of just a general flow to kind of help with spine health. So it's intended to help prevent back issues and keep your spine healthy, not fix them. Okay, with all that said, you don't need any props for today, and we are going to start today's practice on all fours. Okay, starting on all fours, make sure you're in good alignment. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. We're going to move through some cat-cows to warm up the spine. So you're going to drop the belly down, look up for cow, and then arch up for cat. Moving gently, maybe not moving to your end range yet. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale back to neutral and breathe. Sit back onto your heels into a kneeling position. If kneeling is uncomfortable for you, then option to sit in easy pose across leg position. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, spread through the fingers, bend the elbows, drop into cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you cactus and twist to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus arms, twist right. Keep your spine long. Inhale up. Exhale left. So spine is straight as you twist. Inhale up. Exhale right. One more each side. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale, drop the left hand down and side bend to the left and breathe. Reach through those right fingertips, extend through the fingertips. Keep that left shoulder down away from your ears. Feeling the right side body start to open. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, right arm down, left arm overhead, side bending right, and breathe. Again, drop that right shoulder away from your ear. Reach through those left fingertips. Come back up to center. Place your hands together and bring them down through heart center in prayer. Go ahead and place your hands down on the mat. Come to all fours, tuck under your toes, and send your hips up into downward dog. Taking a nice deep bend in your knees in your first downward dog. Really pressing through the space between the index finger and the thumb. Keeping your spine straight and flat. Keep breathing. Start to lift up onto your toes. So you're going to lift onto your toes and come forward into plank. As you come forward into plank, really round through the spine, so round through the upper back as you make your way into plank. Once you're in plank, keep your back flat. And then press yourself back into downward dog. We're going to move with the breath in that way. So inhale, coming forward into plank. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. One more, inhale, plank. And exhale, down dog. Hold down dog and breathe. You can start to work the knees straight if that's in your practice, if that's where your body is wanting to go today. Drop to the knees and start to make your way down onto your stomach. Once you get there, prop up onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. Hold Sphinx and breathe. Really think about pressing through the elbows, keeping your shoulders down away from your ears, and pulling your heart forward. Keep the lower body relaxed. Breath steady. And slowly lower down to the floor. Either go up into Sphinx pose again, or option to press up into full cobra. If you're taking full cobra, place your hands underneath your shoulders and start to press yourself up. So start to straighten your elbows, lower body stays relaxed. And breathe. Make sure not to lock out your elbows. Keep a slight bend in your elbows. One more breath. Slowly lower yourself back down to the earth. Press yourself up to all fours, tuck under your toes, and send your hips up into downward dog. Bring your left foot to the center line, step your right foot forward between your hands, drop the back left knee, untuck your toes, and lift yourself up into low lunge. Bring your hands down through heart center, hands in prayer. Keep your spine tall, so we're going to take a twist, but you want to think about first keeping your spine tall so your spine is straight, okay? Then you're going to reach your left arm forward, your right arm back, and gently twist to the right. Breathe here. Come back to center, hands in prayer, and twist the other way, right arm forward, left arm back, and breathe. You might not twist as far in this direction. That's okay. It's a little harder to stabilize here. Come back to center, hands in prayer. We're going to take another twist. So you're going to bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee for a twist and lunge. Okay, press through your palms to lift your chest and breathe here. Option to tuck under the back toes and lift the back knee for high lunge. Option to either open the arms, so dropping the left arm down, right arm up, or if a bind is in your practice, you can take a bind. Whatever you need today. One more breath. If you're in the bind, go ahead and unravel, come back to prayer hands, and then place your hands down to border your right foot and step yourself back into downward dog. Take a breath here. Bring your right foot to the center line, step your left foot forward between your hands, drop the back knee down, untuck the back toes, and lift yourself up into low lunge. Bring your hands down through prayer at heart center and prepare for your twist. So first, making sure your spine is nice and long, crown of the head lifting up to the sky. Then reach your right arm forward, left arm back, twist to the left, and breathe. Look back at your left arm. Come back to center, hands in prayer. Switch sides, right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Come back to center and take your twist. Right elbow goes to the outside of the left thigh. Press through the hands to bring your hands to heart center and breathe. Option 2, tuck under the back toes, lifting up into high lunge, keeping the twist. Either stay here or option 2, open the arms, dropping the right hand down, left arm up. Or if you have a bind in your practice, feel free to take the bind. One more breath here. If you're in the bind, come back to prayer hands. And then everyone border the left foot with your hands and step yourself back into downward dog. Take a breath here. Start to walk your hands back toward your feet into a standing forward fold. Keep your feet hip width apart. If you need to bend through the knees, you can. If you are comfortable with the knees straight, go for it. Everyone's going to cross the arms, so hold on to opposite elbows and fold forward into a forward fold. Really letting go of any tension in the upper back, in the head, letting it hang. And think about trying to shift your weight forward toward the ball of your foot, ball of your feet, I guess. Breathe here, in and out through the nose. One more breath. Place your hands back down on the earth. Walk your hands forward to come back into downward dog. Take one breath here. And drop to the knees. Bring your toes together, knees wide. Reach your hands out for wide leg child's pose, balasana. Rest the forehead on the earth and breathe here. Start to walk your hands back up and come into a kneeling position. Knees hip width apart, hands on your lower back, fingertips pointing up toward the shoulder blades, or you could rest the hands just this way with the thumbs on the lower back and start to open the chest for camel and breathe. Come back up to center. And we're going to take kind of like half camel pose. If you need a block, you can use a block to put it on the floor. So the block would be on the hand that's going down to the ground. As you reach back, you could also reach for the back of your ankle. That works too. And while we're doing this variation, and really with any camel pose, you always want to think about driving the hips forward. So what you're going to do is you're going to reach the left arm down to the floor or your block. Reach your right arm overhead. Come up to center. Reach the right arm down, left arm overhead. Come up to center. Switch sides. And switch. And come back up to center. Let's take one more camel pose. Hands on the low back or hands to the ankles. Open the chest. One breath here. If the hands are on the ankle, bring them to the low back. Slowly lift yourself up and lower yourself into kneeling. Hands on the thighs, close down your eyes. Take a moment here. Reconnect with your breath. You can open your eyes, keep your feet together, just make the knees a little wide. Reach forward into child's pose again. 3 breaths here. Start to lift yourself up. Come up onto the knees. Bring the feet in line with the knees and reach your hands forward for Anahata Asana. Melting heart pose. Relaxing down. Letting the chest go. Hips are up to the sky. But keep your abs engaged still. A gentle contraction of the abs, pulling the abdomen up and in. Keep breathing. One more breath. Start to lift your chest up. Bring your hands in a little bit. Tuck under your toes and send yourself back into downward dog. 1 breath here. Drop to the knees. Cross your feet behind you. Sit back and start to make your way down onto the mat, laying on your back. Taking a supine twist. You're going to bring your hands out into a T shape. Drop your knees to the left. And breathe. Make sure your right shoulder stays in contact with the floor. If you would like to place the left ankle on top of the right outer knee or the right thigh to deepen the twist, feel free. Or stay with the first variation. Do what feels good. Come back up to center and drop the knees over to the right. Breathe here. Option to place the right ankle on the left outer thigh. Bring yourself back up to center, both feet planted on the earth. Reach your arms overhead, lift the hips up into a bridge. 1 breath here. And lower down, arms come down. Go ahead and windshield wiper the legs side to side. And relax your legs out for Shavasana. Hands down at your sides, palms facing up. Tuck underneath your shoulders. And really let everything go. Reconnect with the breath. Steady inhale and exhale through the nose. Let everything relax into the earth. Take a few moments here. Start to bring your awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your legs together, reach your arms overhead. Bend the knees, roll onto one side, keeping the bottom arm out straight. Rest your head on that arm. Use your hands to walk yourself back up into a sitting position. Easy pose. Hands in prayer at your heart. Slightly bow your head. Take one big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Come back to your comfortable breath. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this yoga flow. If you have any specific suggestions on yoga flows you'd like to see in the future, let me know in the comments down below. But that's all for today. If you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right below me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.